and we are live on YouTube. Now, bear in mind, it's going to take them a few minutes to get in this room, and uh, and it's going to be live, so mistakes might happen.
That's life.
And for everybody who's going to join us later, and for those that are joining just now, welcome to another live episode of Past Turn, where it's America's new premier hot Magic the Gathering game show. Hey, I can be bold enough to claim those words. And
Sure.
we've got two special guests with us today. Magic Dad AJ. So AJ, thanks for coming on today's show, man.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, brother. I've missed you. I'm glad this show's getting up and running. It's such a cool concept. I'm very grateful to be here.
Such kind words, man. We're gonna have Russ join us very shortly from Mr. DJ Long Hair YouTube channel. You know, he would get mad at me if he heard that I messed up on that. Like,
Well,
almost,
you should know by now.
yeah. Let me go see if he's. I don't think he's out of the shower yet, man. That's probably what's going on. Or if he's getting out of the shower, he's probably just getting dressed.
This is a lot of
Yeah,
information
it's kind of
about
funny.
DJ Longhair.
Yeah, yeah, I know. All right, TMI.
Yeah,
Well,
right. Like, okay.
we're friends. We talk
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Sure. What's a little
And matter of fact,
shower between friends?
oh come on, man! Oh my goodness, you're just as bad as Pat. All right. Which, speaking of
Hey,
which, for those that are tuning in right now, that did join us last week, Pat is not going to make it this week, so I will do all the technical things myself. And so, learning on the fly is kind of the way to go, right?
I'm with it.
Being being thrown into the fire, kind of a thing. So, if I click on a different screen, I'm gonna try and minimize my stopwatch. Or no, I don't want to confuse myself.
All
And I
right.
wish
Cool.
DJ was in here. So if I click on a different overlay, I can put on for the people. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Now we're in the bottom left.
yeah. So yeah, so I
Ooh. Now I'm
moved
on the
the
side.
boxes around. Yeah, I haven't learned how to do all this stuff yet. Yeah. So
How cool.
one of these screens, I can put the stopwatch up there. And if he was on the live with us right now, he would tell me, "Oh yeah, remember it's that one button."
Yeah.
And oh
Duh.
yeah, I think it
Bro.
was the banners. It was the banners. Yeah, it was the banners. Okay, so I got which aspect I'm changing. The oh no, it wasn't banner. I think it was like the screen, like share screen. That's what it was. So it was this one right here. There it is. So if I share screen, wait, is this private chat? Is that Russ?
Oh, that's me.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Got it. Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Which one?
yeah. Have you been playing any of Edge of Eternities, bro?
AJ20, Cryptic 20. What's the typo?
Uh,
Welcome to
After,
two.
yeah, yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
An extra O snuck in there. Just trying
Oh,
to be smooth with it.
God, huh.
Yeah.
That was during the pre-show. I set all that up too. So let's see here. Hide that. Edit that. Wow. He was right though. There's gonna be a lot of learning on the fly kind of a thing. So
I'm
did I
cool with
catch
it.
the what? Did I catch the what now?
Oh, have you been playing any Edge of Eternities?
Oh yeah, only on Magic the Gathering Arena.
Sure.
Have you?
That counts. Yeah, I play arena all the time. Yeah, absolutely. I've been
No.
drafting a bunch. I did a little bit. I did one pre-release and I did one IRL draft. Um, so yeah, it's pretty fun set.
So the lands are really beautiful. Is one of the things I noticed, right? And
Yes.
yeah, those are fun to do in draft in real life. I'm sure. But
Well, yeah, it's dope when you're like not really sure like what you should do. You're kind of late in the pack, and a sick looking swamp, like a dope full art swamp, comes by. You're like, yeah, I'm taking
right.
that. I don't care about this
Yeah,
other
you have
stuff.
to, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you almost have to. And
Totally.
then you got the whole mechanics too in there. Now the one I'm struggling with is spacecraft or whatever. So you got like
Yeah.
tap a creature, and the one thing that benefits the creature's vigilance, in my opinion, is that right there. So I'll like swing, and then like at the end of my turn, I do that, but you're still exhausting a creature, you know.
Yeah, it's dope. It's tough because it's sorcery speed. So every time you stay, you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna station for 20. You gotta be like station for 2, station for 3, and every time you do it, you give your opponent a window to interact. So like if it's your turn, this happened to me in a game, and you play a creature that is good, right? That you think your opponent might have instant speed removal for. Right when you play it, you have an opportunity to station because you still have priority. If you don't station right away, or if you station with something else first, your guy that just came in is going to get killed, or you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. So station is tough because you got to do it at sorcery speed, unlike crew, which is whenever. I really like the spacecraft though. I think they're super sweet. My favorite is Pinnacle Kill Ship, the 7-drop. I got one here. I can pull up for everybody. It's in my riffle shuffled pile of mess here. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Are you a
Russ is ready.
wrestling?
I just
Are you a
he's
wrestling fan?
yeah, I like wrestling.
You did
Absolutely.
you did you watch AEW when it came out, like when it first started?
Not not
Oh,
really. I
okay.
mean, I know of it, like with Chris Jericho and all that.
Yeah. So there was a faction a little bit after that. It was MJF was the leader of the faction, and it was called the Pinnacle. And they had dope music. It was guitars like so whenever I play this, I'm like anyway, it's dope. That's my story.
All right, so he's got to tell me how to add him. He's like, you got to add me to the show. I'm like, okay, tell me how. You know. So I'm waiting for him to tell me how. Unless you know how to add him to the show.
No, I don't. I
Okay,
feel like
yeah.
I don't have access to the same tools as you. I'm simply a guest. So it's like I don't have the buttons to do anything.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, I I mean, and we're live on YouTube. And like I said too, mistakes are going to happen.
Hey,
We do apologize for the delay, folks.
I'm 100% familiar with dead air. Yeah, the slogan of my channel is real game, no edits. So there's quite a few times where I find myself listening to my own breath uh, on the channel. So this is a normal Magic Dad experience.
Let's see here. He says he doesn't see anything.
Oh wait, did you
Black
send him the?
screen.
You might have sent him the old link by accident because remember there was two.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Add people. Copy. My bad. Let's try this.
Yeah, it's the one that ends in a 7.
Um. Okay, yeah. I just gave him the one ending in a 7, and the one before that was the same one ending in a 7. Yeah.
Oh damn. Okay.
He's typing something. He says got it.
Okay.
That might not work, but he says got it. Hold on.
I
He
went
says
to
I'm
mute my
here.
mic. There we go. Almost give everyone an earful of my
Oh,
lungs.
there he is. Okay, he's in. He's in. And now we have a show,
Yo.
folks. All right. And can you hear us?
Yeah.
There you go,
Can
Russ.
you hear me?
Hey, man. Thanks for coming on today's show, Russ.
Yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, bro. Your mic sounds nice and crispy, man. I love it.
What, mine?
Yeah, dude. It sounds good.
Oh, dude, I paid for it. It should.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we raised moolah for it. You know, when I get a project, I always I got to figure out a pull game so that we can get funds up to hopefully give away packs and do my next short series on Spider-Man. But dude, it went from what, 100 $150 where we're scoffing at $150 to now 200 $250 for Yeah, hard to do that out of pocket for anyone. You know what I mean?
For sure. Well, I'm going to ATL for MagicCon when
Are you?
Spider-Man drops. Yeah, yeah. So I'm hoping to whoop some booty and take home some boxes. So we'll see. We'll see how that all
Oh,
goes.
well, I hope you share some of that love with me and John. That'd be great.
Potentially, I'm going to draft my butt off, so we'll see how well I do. I'm hoping to have to go to the post office to mail the boxes back to myself when I win
Nice.
multiple drafts.
We lost John.
Yeah, so it's just us now. You see, this is how the show goes. Survival of the fittest. I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
The tables have turned, Mr. DJ Longhair. Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a bit. I haven't been able to get on the round table. The kids with their bedtimes,
Oh, I
it's
know.
just
I know.
evolved into something completely different now.
Oh,
So,
I hear that, man. I'm still cleaning up from last night, man. We had the big 15-15.
oh, word. Very cool,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That's so
I was
awesome.
giving away stuff for 6+ hours.
Nice, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Very cool.
A lot of money, but I saved up from different things and all that. So, welcome back, John. How you doing?
Thank you. Yeah, I was getting on a better internet reception.
Yeah, we kept it warm for you, bro.
I appreciate it. So I wasn't sure whose mic was cutting in and out. Was it Russ's or mine? I'm sure it was mine, right?
Probably yours.
Yeah,
Could
I
be
thought
me.
so.
Yeah, but mine. If you hear clipping, you might hear it now. Do I feel distant? But not
Because
as
right.
good?
No, it wasn't that. It was
Okay.
probably on my end. So once I realized you guys were fading in and out like bad, I'm like, I better jump on internet connection number 2 right now. Okay,
Man, I miss this guy. I miss
What?
this guy so much.
Which guy?
The my little tech squirrel guy looks all badass.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well,
I miss him. I didn't. For some reason I can't find the picture anywhere, so it only exists here.
Bro, we'll just screenshot it and zoom in. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
I will include links to both of your YouTube channels in the description below once the live gets
Yeah, of
posted
course.
later.
Thanks,
So
homie.
we're going to get the game show started without ado. Let's remind, is there anybody in the live chat? It says 1.
Oh, that's me.
It's probably my mom. Okay, there we go. So there's no even point of, well, you know what? We gotta get the show on the road because, well, no live chat's going to be able to vote for anything.
Hello. It's me.
no live chat's going to vote for anything, man.
That's cool.
No, it's not. We got to have a live chat to vote.
Well, see, I'm just used to the Magic Dad YouTube channel where I go in my basement and talk to myself for hours. So,
Oh no, yeah.
Right.
Oh, all right.
No, so basically, how the game show works, and maybe you guys can help me share this. You know,
I
can
did.
play. Okay, cool. So how the game show works for those that are just now tuning in or watching later, and maybe the players need to be reminded. I know I do. Each player starts off with 20 hit points, and then we basically put up 2 questions on the screen. The live chat votes between the 2 questions. Each question will have a point value associated to the question. The live chat will have, I think it's 2 minutes to vote on the question. Once the chosen question gets determined, each contestant has 30 seconds to answer the question, unless they use their one, and I mean only one, pass turn card. Now, you guys are still holding on your card. We just started the game. And that's basically how the game's played. It'll be a 30-second window to give your answer, a 30-second window for them to vote, or the 2 minutes. I think it's 2 minutes. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get the first set of questions up there. And I got them loaded right here. So just give me 1 second. And I got to put them on YouTube. So, Russ, that should be pretty simple, right? I just open a YouTube screen on the side and I can start.
Yeah, you have to go into the actual live stream.
Okay. Is that on the on YouTube though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
on YouTube, in the YouTube chat at the bottom where you would type a comment normally.
Okay.
There should be some 3 dots or something.
Okay, got it. So let me get there first then. Then I probably should mute that too once I get there. I'm gonna guess.
It says I have 25 XP.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
You're leveling up.
Yeah, bro.
Let me see here.
25, bro. 25 XP.
I switch over to the Cryptic Commander YouTube channel. Um, how do I do that? Normally, I just click right here. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's Facebook. I'm sorry. All right. So, is anybody in the YouTube right now? Live chat.
It's me in there.
Oh, it's just you in the live chat right now.
That's me. Yeah, that's just me. Just
Okay.
chilling.
So I see
All right,
live.
put
Chat.
everyone post. We'll see if anyone responds.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta pause that. Now I can mute it. And you said I go to the bottom where I scroll. Okay, I see it. And then I can put a poll here in the chat. Wait, how do I do that? Right click? Russ.
Yeah. Is it left click? I gotta go over there. Okay, I just got in here.
I see chat. The live chat.
Okay, so you see the live chat at the bottom should say chat, and there should be button and
Okay. Start live poll. Got it. Okay. Create a poll.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I see it now. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. Yep.
I didn't see that at first. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and grab our first set of questions here. Now, clear my throat. Russ, I told AJ in the pre-show, I didn't tell you. The categories are a little bit different than last week's game show, but we got 3 different categories. They're going to be gameplay, design, and community. Okay. The very first question tonight comes from the gameplay category. The first question is, how do you adapt your deck to a changing metagame? And that is worth 7 points. Or question number 2, what's the importance of tempo in gameplay, which is worth 5 points? And to remind everybody, the points that I'm talking about are hit points. So when the live chat determines which one gets this wrong, that player will lose that many hit points unless they choose to use their only pass turn card.
Oh, it's more like it's like who has the worst take, like the worst opinion as voted on by the fans, or like the least captivating statement or whatever.
Correct.
The answer to all the questions is player removal.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't give your answers just yet, you know.
Oh, I mean, it solves the problems, right? Yeah.
All right. So, ask a question optional, and is that where I'm putting the poll here? Question number 1. Okay, and then I hit yes. I'm not sure here, and then it says there's a number associated to it. I don't understand. What are you doing, AJ? You're.
Oh, I was just like
music?
coughing and stuff.
I got you.
Just coughing over here.
There's a yes. There's a yes and a no. Adapting to the metagame shift 7, and it says yes and no. So live poll, I can't put 2 questions up there. I don't know how Pat did this.
Yeah, when you get the first question in, there should be a plus below it that you can add. I think up to 5, but you can't word the questions too much because you only get like, I don't know,
characters. I know. I've got each question broke down to 30 characters also on the side. I preemptively did that, but I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. This is what I was telling you in the pre-show was that these are the parts that I'm having a problem with. I've only got the use of one arm, and I'm holding the microphone in my left arm, and it's not really working out too well. I don't have the use of doing this. I don't have.
You gotta train your feet, bro.
Yeah, I can't really do this.
Yeah,
I can't.
Oh man, that's so tough, dude. The only way
Oh
to
yeah, no,
try
it
and
is.
cope
It
with it
is.
is,
Well,
But
I'm just
you should hear
trying.
me and Dan. We both like clown on his cancer. It really, we're morbid,
Well,
but
I'm
that's
just.
how we get through.
that's the yeah, exactly.
I had help. I had help with the first show, and I tried reaching out for help for the second show, and I was just showed a little bit of the ropes, behind the scenes. And I don't. Hey, we've got somebody in the live chat. Hey, how you?
Exactly, Three Stooges.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, you just have to up your skill, dude. That's all.
Um, so I'm just trying to figure out how to
Yeah.
put the live poll up for these two questions. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to figure it out right
Okay,
now.
so you got to the poll question thingy, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So below that, you should be able to type the one question, and then there should be another one.
I
Because yeah,
I don't
typically be yes, no. So type in where it says no. You should be able to get another question in there.
really. Okay, okay. 1 second. Let me try that. Okay.
And then you should be able to add on top of that. But I'm
Hold
not
on.
live right now, so I can't really toy with it to kind of direct you better, you know?
Okay, yeah. Let me try what you just said. Hold on 1 second. On the no part, paste. And so the yes part, I want the first answer.
Yeah, you should be able to type in where it says yes.
The first question, I mean. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll copy that and I'll paste that there. All right, so we got adapting to metagame shifts worth 7 and tempo in Magic Gameplay 5. I'm going to put start poll. Okay, and
Oh,
AJ,
that's going to.
you got the purple drink, bro.
I'm down to 2. I saved one for this show and for tonight, and I have one for Thursday. So I'm like major ration mode. But cheers, everyone.
All
Cheers.
right, we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock here. You know what? I'm it's a lot of switching around. I don't have the ability to do this right now. So you're just going to have to take my word for it that we're going to have 2 minutes on the clock, boys. All right. So the live poll is going live right now. Everybody that's in live chat, even if it's only my mom, you can vote live right now. You have two sets of questions, and I'll go back to those questions on my cheat sheet here. They are question number one: how do you adapt your deck to a changing metagame worth 7 points? Two, what's the importance of tempo in Magic gameplay worth 5 points? And we'll keep those polls active for 1 more minute. Give the live audience a little time to build up. And if you're in the live audience, if you can help share the video, we appreciate it. That's going to help us get more live people in the audience to help choose not only the questions, but who wins and loses today's game. All right. We're going to go ahead and. Is there any votes on the live polls, by the way?
Oh, this says there's one.
Oh, there is one vote. Okay.
There's a vote.
There's a vote. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out how to close the live poll. Hold on 1 second. There's
I mean,
100%
I could
to.
vote, I guess.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
no,
vote.
that's
I
that's
didn't vote.
cheating. Yeah, that's cheating.
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess I should explain that. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Um,
I'm just saying, like,
how do I stop the vote?
you got to find those 3 dots.
Ah,
just
there
like
it
the
is.
3
I
seashells,
found
bro.
it. I found it. Yeah, I found the 3 seashells. Okay. So I went in, ended the poll, and it looks like
Let's go for points.
yeah, what was it? 7 point question. What did
Yep.
it say? Where is the
It says
um
adapting to metagame shifts got 100% of the votes.
oh, now it just popped up. Okay. Thank you. Well, maybe there's a delay on my end or something. I don't know. Oh, I gotta click live. Okay, that's what I didn't do. All right, so yeah, we'll start with, it looks like AJ this round. AJ, we'll go ahead and give you 30 seconds on the clock, man. No sweat, but go ahead and answer that question. Unless
All
you
right.
want to use your
Well,
only fast turn card.
No, I'm good. I'm glad I don't have to talk about the tempo question because I was gonna crap all over Commander and say how much I don't like Commander because there's no tempo in it. But anyway, I digress. As far as metagame
Hey, check your
shifts,
tempo.
we were talking about a constructed format. I found what really matters is when you walk in the room, having an idea of what your opponents could be and knowing what decks your deck is good against, what decks what matchups you're bad against, and sometimes it just comes down to hoping that you don't get paired against your bad matchups, and hoping that you read the room and brought the right deck to the tournament.
All right. And Russ?
All right. So a lot of people don't pack answers, right? So we're talking constructed, right? Okay.
Uh, go ahead. It's how you want to view the question.
Oh, well, if we're talking it's a different answer for different formats. But for constructed, honestly, don't be scared. Pack answers, answers, answers. So if you're a blue player, obviously you want the right type of counter spells. You want to be able to take care of creatures on the board. Because I don't always know how my deck's going to play out. But if I have at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 answers to a problem, then we can, I don't have to worry about the metagame as much as, oh, I see Shelly come out. Great. I actually have a kill spell in my hand. Let's go. Right. Or if it's a real problem, exile, depends on the deck, obviously. But I'm just saying have answers. That is how you do it. If you don't have answers, if you just worry about your one thing and focus in on the one thing that you want your deck to do, if you don't have answers, it's going to mess up that one thing, or they'll be able to. They throw something out to trump your board. Bro, I got an answer. Get rid of it. Bye. Bounce it back. If you're blue, kill it. Damage it. Whatever you have to do. Get her done.
All right. So, how do you adapt your deck to a changing metagame? Obviously, the answer is going to be constructed on this because it wouldn't even be a point in limited. The way you adapt is you got to find an answer to everything, and you got to find an answer to everything now. That requires playtest, playtest, playtest. So for me, I would just go practice, 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 get as many games as possible in, learn from my mistakes, and I mean the hard way, and learn it now, and learn what the answers are because it's in the question, metagame. We're going to go ahead and leave this up to the live audience poll. Who won that? Who lost that? So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to type in, I'm going to go back to the live poll. I'm going to put down the 3 names. It's going to be Cryptic, AJ, and Russ. And the live studio audience is just going to vote on who lost that round. So that's what you're voting for, live audience. You're just voting for who lost that round. I believe that was worth 7 points. What does that say, AJ?
Yep, 7 life points it's
Yep.
worth.
That's worth 7. That's a whopping 7 life points, guys. Are you scared?
Well, basically. Well, okay. So my Three Stooges. So you figured out who the winner was in your opinion. So then, who was the loser?
Right. Well, they're going to be voting for the loser in the.
Oh, the vote. You doing a vote? Doing a vote. Okay, not
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. So the live chat is going to vote.
Whoever had the worst is what you're going to click. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever you thought had the worst opinion on that is what you're going to be voting for in the live chat. So the live chat has a poll up right now. I'm not sure if votes are getting locked in or not, but they got a little bit of time to put those votes in. And that's how this game show works. Anybody who you think lost that, you need to put down who you think lost that. I put down AJ, Russ, and Cryptic. So there are votes coming in right now. It looks like there's already a vote for Cryptic. So if that's going to sit there the whole time and that's the only one, that means I'm going to lose that round, boys.
Hey, life is just a resource, man.
That's right. That's right. And if you watched the first episode, one of the first contestant we had on, which was Investable Collectibles, said that exact same thing. Hey, and I think Pat mentioned it that your life points are just a resource, and you hold on to that past turn card close to your chest. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for helping me fill the dead air too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, he's gunning for you. Trying to get some more peeps too in the background here, guy.
All right, we're going to go ahead and end this poll. Once I get my hand, there we go. Okay. And the poll is over with. And the poll complete with one vote. It looks like Cryptic lost that round, guys.
You take the damage.
That's no surprise, yeah. I'll go ahead and adjust the life scores.
Well,
While we
you know how it works. The custom is that you always kill the host first. I thought that's how you play online.
is, it,
At
is
least
that
that's
is that
my
works?
experience.
Yeah. Well, I did
Yeah.
throw a question last week
Yeah.
purposely, and it wasn't to see how the live chat was going to vote or anything. I just really purposely split my. I don't know. Maybe I threw myself under the bus purposely for an unknown reason, an undisclosed reason, let's say.
Okay.
All right. That's banners, and then we're going to change life total. Edit. Okay. Cryptic lost 7.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
working on it. Three Stooges. Uh,
Right. Now, that should display up there with an update on the life totals.
Oh yeah,
All
there we
right.
go.
Now we're going to move on to the next set of questions, which is the category of design. The first question in the design category tonight is, how do designers create cards that are both powerful and balanced? Now that's worth 8 points.
ooh.
And the second question is, what's the role of card rarity in Magic's design? And that's worth 6 points. Tough questions, right?
Yeah. I'm
All
like,
right. What do you mean? You're confused? All right.
Yeah,
So,
no, I was waiting for the questions to pop up
oh,
so I can
for
read it.
YouTube? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Well, you're going to see the abbreviated versions,
That's cool.
and I've only got
I've
one
written
on.
many of the essay
with
off of Cliff Notes alone.
Hey man, B's and C's
Gotcha.
get degrees. That's what they always used to say
That's
back
right.
in the day.
There we go. Thank you, Michael, for
Michael
showing up for us, buddy.
Superbacker. Nice.
All right,
Wow.
there you go. We got the super backer in the chat. Three Stooges,
Okay.
you are no longer alone.
All right. So
Our
there's the
hero
first
has
question.
arrived.
And now we
Arrived.
got to go for the second question here. And we're in the design category. I just got to remember where we're at here. Okay, go back up. I'm sorry, I've only got one arm. I'm not going to keep repeating that either.
Yeah, sure. So, Michael Superbacker, and he just subscribed for you, Cryptic. Nice.
Well, thank you.
We're doing a game show. He's gonna have you guys vote on the question. That will be the question we have to run with, and then we're gonna vote on it on who you thought lost. That's who's gonna take the hit points. So as you can see, Cryptic is down to 13 right now.
All right, now do the live poll. Does that show 2 questions and their point values?
Yep.
It does. They're up.
I don't see it yet.
I don't see it yet.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, kind of like apple to apples. There you go.
Okay, so card rarity and magic design 8. Go back to the other question. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't have a person to help me. I'm a little handicapped since the stroke. Copy. And I don't understand. It went away, Russ. Add option.
Yep.
Okay. I got it.
Got
Add
it. Okay.
option. I think. I don't. No, it's.
That's right. Three Stooges.
I guess I got to start over. I'm gonna start create a new poll. I guess. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
Look, you guys just talk while I try and create the poll.
Yeah, you
So
ever watch
I'm just trying not to
question,
distract.
Yeah,
you ever watch In Living Color back in the day?
I did.
Yeah, Handyman.
No, I don't know that one.
Oh,
That one's worth 8 points.
You know, Cryptic. there's this is it Ace Tunes? I don't know. I'm gonna find the link for you, right?
Uh-huh.
And he overdubs old Marvel and DC cartoons and the Super Friends and all that, right? He overdubs them, and one of the villains is talking to them, and he's saying, "You you gotta answer my questions. No, you don't answer. You don't ask me questions. You gotta ask my questions. So the question is the question." And he just says this like he's asking these mundane, weird ass questions while they're like talking or in the cartoon battle or whatever. And a dude is hilarious, man.
I'm not sure why
Nice.
it won't let me start the poll. Okay, I've got the designing powerful and balanced cards 8, and then card rarity and magic 6, and then
Mhm.
it says add option and start polls not highlighted.
Yeah. Uh, I get that would be where you would put the third question, but
Ask a question optional. Above it, no. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I just, it's hard for me to hold this microphone. I'm sorry. I don't have a microphone stand. Um, I don't understand. I did the first questions right. I don't understand.
yeah, right. Three Stooges. You,
So
you know what you
start a
might want to
poll.
do if you can't get that poll going.
Yeah.
We have a couple people in here, so why don't you type in the YouTube chat the first question, and then put number one before it, and then number two for the
Oh, I
next
think I
question.
know.
And the other,
It might be
yeah,
too many characters. Is probably what it is.
yeah,
So
maybe,
Oh yeah, that's why it's not
yeah,
letting you
that's
do it.
probably why.
yeah. Okay. So the question was under what design?
Yeah.
So the first question is how do designers create cards that are both powerful and balanced? And that's worth 8 points. So we'll just say
No,
designing.
no, dude, K Torque, you
We'll say
broken man,
we'll
Bray.
say designing is worth 8 points. That's what it is. So designing is worth 8 points, and then the second one question is what's the role of card rarity in Magic's design, and that's worth 6 points. So we'll put down rarity for the second one. And that's 6 points rarity. I can do that with one hand. All right. All right. Start poll. That's the answer. Now it's highlighted. All right, chat. You got a live action going on. You guys got
There we go.
point
Yeah.
values. Now, which question do you want us to answer? And remember, the point value is going to be worth how many hit points that player is going to lose. The vote can swing because you still got a little bit of time, as I'll reread the questions to the players and the listeners. How do designers create cards that are both powerful and balanced? Or what's the role of card rarity in Magic's design? Now that's not you guys typing up Google in the background, is it?
Oh, that's my dogs.
Oh,
Maybe you're
okay.
hearing them.
That's too cute. No, that's too cute.
They're upstairs going
Yeah,
click, 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 click with their little long
no,
nails
it's
because I don't know how to
dogs.
spell.
Put them to work. They're
All right.
typing away.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
So it looks like the votes are. We're going to go ahead and end the poll right there, and I'll let you guys tell me which one. It says poll complete at what percentage there? 66% designing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So we had AJ start first. So Russ, will let you start first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so re-say the question.
Yeah. How do designers create cards that are both powerful and balanced?
It's a loaded question. Do they still have like a team that tests the cards?
I mean, do you want me to answer that question in the middle of your answer?
Well, bruh.
Yes, they do. They do. They're called. It's called the Super League and the Super League
Yeah, exactly.
and research and
Okay,
development.
so
Yeah,
design. How do they keep it fair and balanced?
research
Well,
development.
with power creep, that's kind of hard to answer, but like, man, I guess it has to do with like the balancing the mana cost with the power and toughness, and then the ability on the card is the basic design, right? So they have to make sure that that mana isn't too cheap to the life totals and to the power toughness, right? And then of course what the ability is what you're paying for too. So it's like between getting those two right and your mana cost, and also adhering to what each color pie does. So, if you have multicolor, you can start mixing in those abilities from those color pies to make, a unique card that works. So, as far as like what's balanced or whatnot, I mean, if you're going to put out a 7/7 for a one drop, that doesn't seem very balanced. So, if you were able to do that, you would have to make sure that there's kind of a major negative drawback or something like stun counters or something like that, because you can't just pop in a one for one drop a 7/7. That's ridiculous. So it would have a major negative drawback for that card to be balanced. So, maybe it can't attack alone, or, it stays tapped on the next turn or something to kind of balance that out. So that's kind of my example. I am going to lose this one, so I'm going to go ahead and pass.
AJ, take as long as you need to answer that question, bud.
Yeah, we got to get a real deal timer up in here. We're living in some sort of paranormal space time anomaly, right? Where time passes faster or slower depending on how you're observing it. But as far as magic design, I think everybody who's a fan of playing games might at some point think, oh man, how would I do it? What would I do if I were a game designer? And I took a little stab at it. I made a custom card magic Star Wars set. And my approach to it, I know that what a lot of times they refer to is twisting knobs, and that's what DJ was talking about, saying with the mana costs, and if it's a creature, the power and toughness and the abilities and things like that. But what I tried to do, because I have not been anointed as someone who works for Wizards of the Coast, so I do not have the gall to create my own mechanics or try and branch out into new ideas. So every time I designed a card, I was trying to think of a card that I liked and how I was going to push it a little bit further. So my cards didn't end up being very fair and balanced because I tried to take everything that I loved and put it onto a creature. So Obi-Wan Kenobi was basically time stop on a flash creature, so you could flash him in and end the turn.
Wow.
There's a few things that I really push, a couple knobs that I turn
Yeah.
really heavily. Like Han Solo he costs red white. He's a 3/3 haste and first strike, and when he enters, you create 2 treasures. So that's just totally over. That's a free creature, like it's super overpowered. But I think that the to consolidate my answer to one thing is look to the past to see how you want to develop your set for the future.
Yeah. And to answer this question, it's kind of rough, right? I think we all three can agree on that. It's a rough question, right? And just to even go third on this, it's like what hasn't been said by the other two contestants. You both are right, and just to even piggyback off of AJ just for a second to answer in my answer of this question, going to the past, I've been playing this game for over like 31 years now myself, right? And going back to the card sets in the beginning of time, it was like it was like Richard Garfield's design, his his baby, it was Mana Clash, yes, but it was his design that was growing into something that's starting to become popular. So there wasn't the research and development they have now, and even toward the middle too. I think the middle, like being Innistrad, the original Innistrad, like things like Snapcaster Mage, when they had set designs of you win a tournament, you can design a card. Those times are gone too, right? The except for like maybe during Christmas time when WotC wants to give an employee a special occasion or something. But nowadays the best way you can describe of a set being built in the power level in that set design would be building yourself a cube. And I know it's not a very talked about format a lot. It's not a popular format in that case. But myself, if I put myself in the driver's seat, that would be, if you're going to throw yourself in the fire, that would be the best way of experiencing something like that. All right, people. Now you're going to start voting. We're going to hand it over to the live chat. Who do you think lost that round? As I put these names back up on the polls. So again, I'm just going to remind the live audience you're going to be voting on who you thought lost this round. I'll be putting up a live poll. There's going to be three names. It's going to be AJ, Cryptic, and Russ. Who do you think lost that round? And how many points was that worth, guys?
Yeah, I'm screwed.
We're taking a tour. I think it was worth 8 life points.
8 points? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Woo. That's a big one. All right. You got the live poll up right now. You're going to be voting for who do you think lost that round. And I hope one of you guys take a hit this round. It'd be nice to see you guys down on my level for a change.
I'm gonna take that hit, dude. I know
you're sitting pretty at 20 hit points, both of you. I mean, I don't care if I hit, if I take the hit or not, but it's just whoever the live studio audience thinks lost that round. Past turn, and that's the way it's played, man. You're going to be presented with 2 questions. The live audience will choose between the 2 questions, and then the live audience chooses who loses that round. We're going to go ahead and close that live poll, and it says, oh, wow. Yeah, I think you're right, Russ, at 100%, man. No, you know what? I do apologize. It dropped down at the last second, 66 to 33.
Wow, the Magic family got me a wonderful sub here. Oh my God, this is going to be off the chain. Thanks, Mommy Magic and Grammy Magic.
By the way, I want to thank the new subscribers too. Thank you guys that are just now joining in for the new subscriptions. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go to the next round of questions, which is going to change the category, gentlemen. The next yep.
Yeah, you got to give me my hit points.
Oh, that's right. It was loss of 8, right? Yeah, okay. I got to change that first. Okay.
Yo.
I know how to do that now. So
yay.
Yeah. Quick here.
Hey, not bad to get down all that in an hour.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was a few hiccups getting started. All right. So the adjusted hit point should pop up there. Oh, there we go. Now there. Okay, cool. Now I can put the questions up there. The question of the category is community.
Mm-hmm.
And how do Magic players build and maintain a community? Or question number 2, what's the impact on social media on Magic's community? Ooh, very hot questions. So, building Magic community or social media's impact? Huh. I'll go back over to the live poll here. And I'll remind the viewers in 1 second what the point values were. So, social. Let's see here. I'll let you guys talk for a second.
All right, found one thing. I'm looking for something. It's like I pulled it over to me. I found it. I pulled it over to me, and now, oh, there you are! Yay!
Social media's impact's only worth 4 points, and then the other question was worth 7. Wow, that's a big point spread. Huh. I'll finish these questions so we can talk. That's a big point spread there. Yeah, you're a Buffalo Bills fan?
Yeah, and the subs they come in Bills wrapper. That's my preliminary answer to the question is that social media means that everyone gets to see this dope Bills sub. I'm
eating go Vikings. Bit. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Yeah, I got no hatred towards the Vikings. Yeah. That's cool.
So we're going to put the live vote up there.
Y'all on your sports ball.
I'm just going to... I've got an abbreviated version up there for the live poll for the viewers, for the live audience. So the question again, number 1, how do Magic players build and maintain a community? Our question number two, what's the impact of social media on Magic's community? Lock those votes in, folks.
Xander was trying to have a sample of my sub, but he decided it was a little too complicated for him.
Ah,
It looks like people are split right now, DJ, 50-50. People are on the fence. We just need somebody to swing a vote some way, one way or the other, or get another person in here. If you guys can help us share this too, that would be appreciative. Get more people in the live chat.
Doug's like, I am not your writing receptacle.
Now, I will remind the live audience and the players, each player starts the game with one pass turn card. And I believe we're all still holding on to that pass turn card, which would make you exempt from a question.
The strategy, I like it.
I know, right? All right, yes, they're still tied 50. Oh, there's a swing vote right there. We're going to close the votes right there. Whatever that swing vote was, I don't know. And it looks like we're going to be going on the poll complete at 3 votes. They want to know social media impact. It's only worth 4 points, but let's see here. I believe I got to start first on this. So I'm going to repeat the question one last time, boys. What's the impact on social? Well, what's the impact of social media on Magic's community? What's the impact of social media on Magic's community? I think it's a huge impact. But what is it? It's a huge impact. Social media is huge. In all honesty, I'm probably a baby to it, man. I mean, I remember when Facebook started. It was my first exposure to it, and all I heard was bad things in the media. Was it ruins relationships? You know, Facebook. Don't get Facebook. And now it's to help spread the word of the Cryptic Commander and your show, Russ. You know, and Paws Brown's show, and our circle of friends. So
Right.
I love social media. So I think it's huge, and how you can put those words, those expressions into words. I don't know, man. It's so huge because Magic the Gathering has been a part of my life that's been so huge. Without social media, I don't know. So I'm just having a hard time fumbling out to put those into words. I'll pass it over to AJ.
Pass turn.
Oh.
I did not use my pass turn card. That was my answer.
All right. So is it to me then?
Yeah, go ahead, Russ.
All right, but yeah, no, for me, social media helped me learn the game more because I was able to get more games in and, talk to people on social media. I mean, the key for social media to be successful and how it impacts Magic. Well, now, if AJ's available, I can hit him up and we can jam a game on Spell Table, or we can jam a game on Arena or something. Just hit him up, bam, we got a game. So that's amazing for actually playing the game. But also, we have our perspective shows where we talk about the news and things like that. So people are getting informed. People are actually, with social media, able to reach out and talk to the content creator. And, that also helps out the content creator make better content because he's listening to y'all and, doing the thing. So it does impact the game because, if we have 10 of us and we all say Nadu is horrible, that's 10 more people that are out there in social media. So that could be 100. That could be, depending on your outreach, that could be 1,000. That could be a bunch of people that have maybe share the same similar opinion that would maybe sway something in the game itself. Like, for example, Nadu was broken AF and people complained on social media, all the different channels, and hey, someone saw it at WotC and they did something about it. So it helps also communicate with the company in that regard too. So it's super important and it helps. So that's my take anyways. And, as far as being able to improve on your social media presence and all that, either commit to a persona for your social media, or mainly just be yourself. That's the easiest way. And people like you, cool. They'll listen to what you have to say. Maybe they fight you, maybe they don't. But it helps with the overall content. And like I said, I think I hit the key points are, boom, you got a lot of people on social media. You can help influence what the company does as far as bands and other fun stuff. You got your own exposure. You're out there. Maybe people like you. Maybe they'll incorporate your plans for your decks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, you can see there's multiple points there to that question. It's not an easy one shot yes or no, but yeah, it definitely does have a major impact, and I think I covered most of them. So there we go.
AJ.
I passed the turn, but I will say though that I just want to say, Mr. DJ Longhair, thank you, brother. Social media, joining up with you guys in the round table and Cryptic, you too, man. You guys were some of the first people that put me on and kind of like took my little channel from something. I mean, I have 299 subscribers now, but there's a big difference between that
Congrats, man.
and
Congrats.
thank you, between that and
Yeah.
less than 100, right? So once you get
Right.
past that threshold, and I don't know, Cryptic, it might have been you, DJ, it might have just been everybody in the chat that kind of pushed this idea on me. But the what you were saying, DJ, is that be yourself. That is really my advice to any content creator.
Oh yeah.
And you, because people don't watch you just because you're like good at a game. Yeah, that's possible. You could be really good at a game and be a good streamer because of that, but you don't have to be good at video games to be a good streamer. You just have to be a good version of yourself. And as long as you're authentic, people will enjoy that content.
But to be clear, you used your past turn card, making you exempt from that question.
Yeah, that was just
Okay.
a bonus answer.
No, you got it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put AJ exempt from this question. Did Cryptic lose this? Did Rust lose this? I'm going to go ahead and put the poll up there live for the live studio audience. I mean, my answer's already been given, but just going back to when I did first create the Cryptic Commander, I came up with that mission statement. Magic the Gathering's best with communal experience. And a big part of that's when it stemmed from knowledge. Getting assistance where needed makes it more enjoyable. I still stand by that. And all the content creators, that's what we did, Russ, right? We got them on the round table. We had open discussions. I'm talking as I'm typing. I can multitask. Look at me go on. But I still stand by that, man. Getting a lot of content. I mean, just like this show right here, man. All right, so start poll. Did AJ lose that round? No, you cannot vote for AJ, so I shouldn't have put AJ's name up there. Did Russ lose that round, or did Cryptic lose that round? Lock in your votes. 100%, people.
Who takes the damage?
Yeah, remember, AJ is exempt. So did Cryptic lose that round, or did Russ lose that round? And that question is worth 4 points, I believe. I'll double check. Yep, that question is 4 points because the other one was 7 points. And that was a wide swing, man. All right. Looks like everybody's put their votes in, man. We're going to close the polls. Yeah, we're going to close the polls here. And it looks like Cryptic takes the L on that one.
Taking the damage.
4 points, man. Okay. I can adjust that.
Now I'm thinking about it. I feel like, I part of my past turn strategy was that the Magic family was leaving the house. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to pass turn here. But also it was only worth 4 points. So I feel like maybe I should have saved it for like a more
like
potentially
a 7
damaging.
or a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're getting strategies down,
Yeah.
First go.
Yeah. All right. So the updated ticklet should show the thing. Now we're going to move to categories here. We're going to move it over to the game show's got to move on here. Let's see here. Gameplay. Just give me 1 second here.
Yeah, you guys do a ton for the community. I definitely just everything just everybody lifting each other up has been really nice to see.
Yeah, and AJ, we gotta talk. Need your help on a upcoming. We'll say it's Magic related, but it's a music project.
Ooh, good. Okay, so I was making a beat for the first time in a while in GarageBand,
Oh,
and
nice.
they have these like drummers. Have you messed with that at all at the GarageBand or
No,
anyone?
no, I
So
need
it's
to,
like,
but
yeah. So I don't remember how to find like the individual drum tracks, to like make a beat or whatever. But they have like these drummers, and they've got this little box where you can change the complexity of it.
oh,
And
nice.
yeah, it's wild. So they're just jamming along. But I much prefer um, drawing each individual note. But yeah, I'd love to, man. I got to do
Well,
some sort of magic track though.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. So, basically, my editing is like in my video editor because they went and changed the easiest program ever, Fruit Loops, to try to be Reason or Appleton or something. I don't know, dude.
All right.
They moved everything around. Like it's hard to even master a track now because they moved it
And
as well.
in the
Yeah.
live studio audience, I've got 2 questions up there. I've got them abbreviated for your convenience. The first
There you
question
go.
is,
Okay.
it's going to be the category of gameplay. Number 1, what's the best way to handle a board wipe in Magic? That's worth 6 points. Or question number 2, how do you prioritize card advantage in a game? So that's what you're going to be voting on. And that one's worth 8 points. 6 points or
Yeah,
8
DJ,
points?
we'll jam about that for sure. We'll
Oh yeah, yeah,
we'll
yeah, yeah,
chat.
yeah.
And it looks like we've got some votes in there. How many votes total? 6, I believe.
Nice.
And also, if you guys can hit that like button, we would really love it. I heard it helps the YouTube algorithm.
I brought my phone. Oh, it's over there. Let me get it.
There you go. Totem Martyr. I'm seeing. I'm just now seeing the live chat.
There we go. I'm back.
Hello, live chat. All right. So we ended the poll, and they want to hear. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, board wipes.
Board wipes. Okay, so I'll repeat the question. What's the best way to handle a board wipe in Magic? All right, so we're going to go back to StreamYard. We'll start with AJ first.
All right. So board wipes are so brutal because interestingly enough, it kind of relates to the other question, card advantage, because board wipes are great ways to get card advantage without drawing extra cards because you can exchange one card for multiple. I found that it's really hard. You can't really play around a board wipe if you don't know your opponent has it. If you're playing a match and your opponent shows you a board wipe in game 1, you need to make sure that you're not flooding the board. You don't overcommit and just lose straight up by giving your opponent an easy 4-for-1 or 3-for-1 card advantage by wiping your board. Flip the table, Michael Superbacker. Yeah, there you go.
Russ, I'm going to turn in my pass turn card.
Ooh.
Wow. You know, this one coming from the anti-blue player, it's called Counterspell.
Okay, so our pass turn card is instant speed, as you've just demonstrated, right? So it doesn't have to come to your turn to pass.
I'm just.
No,
No.
that's
You don't.
good.
It doesn't matter if it's into speed or not. I'm just letting Russ know that he can go ahead and answer it his own will. I'm going to use my pass turn card. I'm not going to answer this question.
Wait, if y'all both pass turn, do I just lose? Do I get points taken? No, I automatically win, and nobody.
I didn't pass turn.
Well, but
I
I'm
was
just
trying to
thinking,
answer
like, what if you
the
did?
question. Yeah.
The rule, right? The rule is if you use your pass turn card, you are exempt from the question for the live audience to vote on. If you
Yeah,
lost
sure.
or not. Right.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Okay, having an answer to it. I mean, the main one, of course, is counterspell or countering said thing. Also, if you have anything in split second, you can mess with that as well. But really, to stop the board wipe, you have to have workarounds. But if the board wipe hits, it depends on what you're building. I mean, are you nothing but Eldrazi and you manage to cheat in all your Eldrazi immediately, so you have no Eldrazi left? I mean, that's gonna hurt. But just being prepared and bracing for impact. It seems like that person's eager to counter or do something. I'm gonna brace for impact. I'm not gonna put out my big ass Eldrazi on this turn because I can't swing with it. So holding off on your hand maybe for a turn, or again having an answer to the board wipe. If you got a counter, save a counter back that handles sorcery speed or instant, and there you go. And if you're not in blue, I don't know, brace for impact, and depending on your deck, how fast can you rebuild? On some of my decks, they rebuild real quick. So, it just depends on what you're rocking. Pass. That's it. I'm done.
All right, we're going to go ahead and put this on a
Done.
live vote. Great. Go ahead, live audience. You guys can go ahead and vote who lost that round. Did AJ lose that round, or did Rust lose that round? And for everybody else that's not in the live studio audience, that's watching this at a later date, you're going to really wish you were in this live studio audience so you can help vote on not only the questions, but who wins and who loses past turn. All right, it looks like the votes are all locked in. I'm going to close the live poll, folks. And I think they said AJ lost that round. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I lost.
Did AJ lose that round? Okay.
Yep.
That means
I think
you
it was just the power of the
6.
anti-blue player saying counterspell.
6 points is all you lost, man.
Getting down to our level finally.
I was going to say he was at 20.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the best thing about Magic is when you feel like you're winning, you're losing. And when you feel like you're losing, you're winning. You never really know.
All right. So that tickler at the bottom should be updated. Moving on to the next category for the live studio audience. Before I put the live studio audience, before I put the questions up, I'm going to give the players the category. The category is design.
Oh boy.
I'm going to give you guys some dead space to talk for a second. The first question is going to be worth 7 points, and the second question is worth 5 points.
So we're letting multiple players use their past turn card on any given turn.
Yeah, I've already used mine.
No, I'm just thinking, I'm just doing a little game theory over here. So I'm thinking, I'm just like a thought, like maybe only one player per round can use their past turn card. So using it at instant speed, once you hear the questions, can make you pass before someone else passes, or you wait till you hear someone else give a take and then you all pass. I don't know, just thoughts.
You can use it. Yeah, you can use it in response. I mean, you can use it instant speed. I've got the live poll up. Let me read the actual questions because I've got the abbreviated questions up for the live audience. Question number 1. I said the category was design, right?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1. How do designers create sets that appeal to new players? Our question, and that's worth 7 points. Our question number 2, what's the impact of keywords on Magic's gameplay? And that's worth 5 points. So I'll repeat these questions again. How do designers create sets that appeal to new players? Worth 7 points. Or what's the impact of keywords on Magic's gameplay? Worth 5 points. Ooh, kind of interesting set of questions, guys. Don't you think?
I like it.
Yeah, don't give your answers yet, but I think this is a very interesting set of questions. Let's go to the live studio audience. It looks like they have their votes in there right there. I think 7 people voted. We're going to go ahead and end that live poll. And the winner is new players. So the question that's going to be asked to everybody, unless Russ turns in his card, is how do designers create sets that appeal to new players? And Russ, we're going to let you start first on this one.
So how they design sets for new players?
I can repeat it if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do designers create sets that appeal to new players?
Well, what they're doing currently is pick an IP that they know is popular and make a set based off of that. If we're not talking other IPs, basically they kind of want like a story or a theme, basically, or a plane. But for new players, that the art's got to catch and their friends has got to talk about it. So for new players coming in, they probably have a friend that said, "Oh, you got to try Magic. It's dope." Whatever. They'll be like, "Oh, okay." But without the friend aspect, they gotta something flashy has to catch their eyes. So, for example, Final Fantasy, people are like, "Oh, bet, definitely in now." I got to check it out now. I have my favorite characters I'm seeing in a card game. This has got to be interesting. So, gotta go check it out.
All right.
But yeah, basically art and IP and if not IP, then dragons, or we got a bunch of elves in this set, and just depends on what your fantasy kick is. If that is in that set, I'm more excited for that set. So, I guess that's my answer.
And AJ, I'll go second on this one, and then we'll let you go first on the next round of questions.
Word.
All right. So, to answer this question, I think it's really kind of the whole package. It's really, it's kind of in the question, how will we get new players, right? So you kind of want to go at it from what's going to attract people. Is it going to be the art? It's going to be everything. It's going to be the flavor. It's going to be when I say the flavor, I'm talking about what's in the words at the bottom, the little mini stories at the bottom of the cards sometimes tell, or who it's quoted from, the little flavor text or whatever. The arc, as far as the lore, that kind of matters. That's gonna probably drag people in. The IP is a given, man. Like Spider-Man or Dungeons and Dragons. It's what's hot or what's coming out that still is hot, like Stranger Things or whatever, that we can bleed over and still sell new product and grab more people. But also the aspect of like the competitive side of things. There's so much that comes into Magic the Gathering, the community, the gathering, the artwork, the money that's involved, the prize money or whatnot. There's so much to attract. AJ.
All right. So you guys both touched on it. Universes Beyond is huge. People have been joining the game like never before. A lot of this can also be driven by Arena. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to play a game, try to find a new video game, but you don't have any money and you want to find something for free. Arena always pops up. And if I wasn't someone who knew anything about it, I would be super interested to try it. But I will answer the question with what Wizards should not do, because in the past, Wizards tried to create a introductory product, and they actually had different levels of like advanced, intermediate ways to let the consumer know if the product is for them. They made a set called Portal. I'm sure you guys are aware. It had bold text and it dumbed down the game of Magic in ways that actually in some ways made it more complicated. Like they changed blocker to interceptor. Like this doesn't even make any sense. It uses more text, right? So I would say, even though there is a huge barrier to entry with Magic, and that would be the answer for the other question with keywords. That's a huge barrier to entry. There's so much to know, but don't assume that your audience is stupid. People are willing to learn, and there's so many resources to help them learn. Don't dumb down your game. Let your audience rise to the level of the game.
All right, we're going to go ahead and put a live poll up for the live studio audience. And just for those that are just now tuning in, it's a game show, Magic the Gathering game show, past turn. Each contestant starts off with 20 hit points. The live studio audience chooses not only the questions, but who wins and who loses. And right now, you guys should have up on your screens, vote either AJ, Cryptic, or Russ, who lost that round.
Who takes the damage?
That's right. And this, I'm going to remind everybody what that point value was again. New players was worth 7 points. Either way, man, this.
Yeah, we're getting down to it, eh?
Yeah, wow. You know, the live audience is the one picking it, not me. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, we're going to go ahead and go back over to the live poll. Are the votes in? Do you guys see votes on the live poll? I can't see it from here.
I am seeing 0 votes.
0 votes? Okay. All right. And you guys, I know it's a hard choice. Is there 3 options? Is there AJ, Russ, and Cryptic up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know it's a hard choice. Yep, I got one person in chat say they're still thinking. If you want, you can go back and rewind that live footage. Since we are live, you could probably rewind it. I don't know. I think that's how live works, right, Russ?
Yeah, you can rewind it.
Yeah, you can rewind it. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of a fun thing about this live game show, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm in the single digits, boys. I want to remind everybody about that one. But it doesn't matter on this question. I'm just letting you guys know, the players. I'm down here blinking red. But that's okay. And do you see any votes in it all? I will close it if you see a vote.
Wait, no, that's the old one.
That's
Never
an
mind.
old vote? Oh, okay.
No, sorry, no, I don't see it
People
yet.
are still thinking, I think. Yeah. Yeah, this Michael Superbacker. It's too close to call. Yeah, I can tell with the poll is still open. Remember, folks, we're going to vote on who you think lost that round. It's a tough job, but someone's going to have to be chosen.
Yeah,
You know,
buddy.
It would have made it so much easier if somebody would use their past turn card. It would have made it easier for them to be like, no, we're not going to vote this person out, right?
Right. I'm going full steam.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
tell
tell.
when I need it.
I'll remind everybody, Russ is the only player right now with their past turn card still. And Russ,
I will fail forward always.
I'll
fail
give you
forward.
I'll give you a little bit of tidbit here. No one has made it all the way through the show holding on their past turn card and come out a victor yet. But this is the only second episode, so.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
That's very powerful, though. It's like, not to compare our Magic show to a lesser game, but it's like in Uno, when you hold on to that wild card,
Yeah.
if you can, then you know you're just going to win or whatever.
Yeah.
I got my strategy locked, bro. Whatever. I'll fail forward. Fail forward.
I don't know. Maybe I should share this video myself here. I'll probably hit the share.
Oh, here we go. No.
Nope, there's no vote. Okay, I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share this to Facebook. I'm gonna share this to Twitter, which is called X. I'm sharing this to everywhere. Maybe we can get somebody else up in here to help vote. But I'm not paying attention to the YouTube side of things. I can't see if there's a live, if the live chat's made a decision. It's hard for me to see that. Can you guys see?
Vote, guys. Let's go.
Can you see if they made a decision?
No decision has been made.
No decision. Okay.
I will mention that in my years of performance, like in bands and stuff, I would say that one of the hardest things to accomplish is audience participation. It is definitely one
Yeah.
of that,
Yeah.
and if you're going to throw bananas into the crowd, you got to throw the bananas where people are not.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we got a vote in. We're going to close the polls here. We're going to close the polls here. End poll. All right. And what does it say, guys? What does it say?
Oh, I lost. I
All
lost
right.
again.
All right. And that was worth
Damn.
7 points. All
It's
right.
all
I thought
right.
it was gonna be me.
I'll let you guys talk a little bit while I adjust the points.
It's all good. Xander's sitting here playing his new game. He's super thrilled with it. Yeah, donut, buddy. That's right.
Which game is it?
Oh, it's like one of these little like splash learning. He's 3. This
Sure.
like little iPad game. But we got him a new one, so he's psyched about it.
I should probably put a little more space in between AJ and Cryptic there. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a little leg room, I heard. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now we're going to switch the categories, and I'll give the live audience the category and the players as I build this up over here. The category is going to be community. So the Magic the Gathering community, which I believe, Russ, you excelled in last time.
Magic community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm trying.
I see the questions. But give me 1 second to copy them so that I can make this easier and more pleasurable for the live studio audience. Yeah. First question. Boom.
Ice cream.
Roll. That's 8 points. Okay. That's a big point right here. This is 8 points. Oh, typo. Okay. And then this question is worth 6 points. Oh, wow. Okay. One's worth 6 and one's worth 8. Question number 1: how do Magic players share knowledge and strategies? Our question number 2: what's the role of tournaments in Magic community? Very hard questions this round.
Apple.
And the votes should be coming in 1 second here.
Apple.
Apple. That's right, Xander.
All right, so you got the live vote up right now, people. In the live audience, you've got 2 questions. Number 1: how do Magic players share knowledge and strategies? Worth 6 points. Our question number 2: what's the role of tournaments in Magic's community? Give them a little bit of time to lock in those votes. I'll just go ahead and repeat that question one more time. Maybe somebody's just now tuning in. Question number 1: how do Magic players share knowledge and strategies? Question number 2: what's the role of tournaments in Magic's community? And we're going to go ahead and lock those votes in. I got to wait for it to pop up on my screen. And the winner is role of tournaments. AJ, we're going to let you start off first.
All right, the role of tournaments. So I was actually a participant in the upstate New York Pauper Open 2 weeks ago. I went to Rochester, New York. The smell of hot dogs was in the air. That's a local
Bruh.
and it was like a 67. Oh no, I remember. It was a 69 player tournament. 69. That's right, buddy. And while I went there to test my janky garbage deck, a lot of people were there with intent to win cash prizes. But not everyone who goes can win. So it becomes more about spending time with your friends and there were a couple people from my LGS that were up there, so I got to hang out with them. Oh, there was a YouTuber that I look up to that I was able to pass on some advice about being yourself and to stream more. So for me, it's just about getting in a room with 60 people that all play Magic. And I'll tell you what, it's really nice when you talk to people about Magic, especially if you're in a tournament where it's a shared format and it's like everyone's speaking the same language.
All right. And Russ,
So the role of tournaments.
I can repeat it. One more second. Yep. What's the role of tournaments and Magic's community?
Well, tournament really puts you to the test. So you get to test your deck. If you're playing at the local tournament, you can get to the bigger tournaments. And I have to agree with AJ. It's awesome to have a bunch of people in the room sharing the same hobby as you. And even if it's 1v1, it's cool to talk even to your opponent while you're playing. To kind of get a feel for what people are into and Magic and whatnot. So you got the social aspect that it's pretty cool when you get up to the upper echelons and get to schmooze with the players that really know their stuff. And it's also an awesome learning experience too, because maybe you thought that your mid-range deck would actually get somewhere, but you get to learn firsthand that maybe it doesn't. But like I said, it's really to test your mettle, get a chance to socialize, and of course, a learning experience. Get to learn to play better. So tournaments are key for that. And it's the actual Magic, the Gathering. Get to see who's the best, and even if you don't, get to learn how to become a better player. So it's essential. And that is my answer.
All right.
Brett.
All right. I'm the last one here on this one. Coming from me, I became a pro player back in 2006. Yes, 2006. I know it's a long time ago. It's hard for me to remember the exact year. But so to put it in two words, which I can easily do, mystique, mystic, yeah, mystery, and intrigue. So, and the reason why I say that is, just what we spoke on earlier, to grab newer players, man. When I came in, there was no formats; they didn't exist. We called it Type One, Type Two, okay, and then we had words for things like modern, standard. That became something later, and then or extended became modern, whatever. Um, the role for tournaments, though, like I said, just those two words is it's you know you think of, at least I put myself in those positions. It's I wear more deodorant than normal. It's not because of smell or anything. It's because of the sweats. Right? It's because of the sweats. It's like it's that high pressure, man. You got to be playing like the one drops and the two casting cost spells, or whatever. You got to make sure you're playing what's the word, min max style kind of a thing. Getting more bang for your buck, and you're making sure that you're going to trump your opponent, and you don't want to go to that tournament losing, right? So it's going to be you're perspiring more, I guess, is where I'm coming out. The role is mystery and intrigue for getting players to want. You see somebody else win prizes, you're like, oh, I want to win a box, or I want to win a case of cards or whatever. I think the role's very important. Maybe that was too lengthy for an explanation. That was more than 30 seconds, but we're going to leave it over to the live studio audience. And I've already preemptively put in all three of our names. All I got to do is hit send. Who lost that round? Did Russ lose that round? Did AJ lose that round? Did Cryptic lose that round? We're going to leave it up to the live audience's hands. And what's for stakes here? I forgot how many points it was worth.
I think it's 8 because I was thinking that I needed the other one to not kill me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8.
I didn't press center. Okay, there it is. Okay, it should be live right now, and I apologize for that. I hit the wrong button. Yep.
Yeah, I wore a lot of deodorant to this joint, and I
bet.
wore a shirt that had sleeves as a courtesy. But
So I see now why you chuckled when I said you're wearing a lot of deodorant, not for like smelling. It's because you're going to perspire, man. Right?
I mean for sure, but also I mean
Yeah.
I'm kind of a bigger dude, so
Right.
I'm not trying to be that guy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. On both accounts. Right.
Oh, plus I've been using this new not sponsored deodorant. We don't even need to mention what kind, but it's like a natural kind. So it
Sure.
kind of just like blends with your natural BO to like present like a slightly pleasant smell. So it's not like I'm putting on like good antidepressants.
We're gonna lock
You're
those
in it.
votes
Welcome
in
to
right
my
there,
world,
folks.
guys. Anyway,
Locking those votes in. It looks like 100% of the votes. Russ, you lost points that round, but I apologize. All right, so going back there, it was worth 8 points. Wow, that's a big doozy.
I think these voters just want to see a good game here. They want to keep us all alive.
Well, that can't happen. Two of us got to go. Oof.
Oh, got the axe. Let's go.
You're still hanging in there, bud. You're still hanging in there. It's
Ouch.
updated on the screens right now. I'm going to go ahead and load up the next set of questions, changing the category.
It's all right. I'm gonna fail forward. I'm good.
Um,
Wow.
So, Michael Superbacker, I see you're requesting the score. At the tickler on the bottom, DJ Longhair's got 4 remaining. I have 7 remaining, and Cryptic has 9 remaining.
Feels like a normal game to me.
Yeah. Okay. John's just dealing with some back end issues here, but yeah. So DJ, you said that Fruity Loops they changed like the interface or whatever, so it's not the same.
Oh
anymore?
yeah. Things are not where they normally are, and they just moved a lot of stuff around. Like I'd actually have to like get on YouTube and invest time and figure out where some of this crap went. To
Yeah.
where it could be proficient enough to where I can put down a track or start working on a track. And like right now, I'm still kind of old school, like doing the blocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you've got your
Showing
own
the
way
scene.
of like
Yeah,
interacting with
like
the
I got used
program.
to the old system,
Yeah, I
and
understand.
I still didn't even back then know the whole system. So like, I was able to produce tracks though, knowing maybe 50 to 75% of the program, and I was still able to put stuff out. And now it's like I could kind of put something out,
It's
but
just
it's
all
not.
done
Yeah, like
changed.
got to figure where everything's at and get my bearings to actually produce. So everything I've been doing is like remixes of my own stuff, or incorporating the AI stuff, and messing with that in the video program and clipping and getting the sound right and all that.
Have you ever so are you aware of who Hatsune Miku is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, word. So like I didn't know who that was until my buddy was like, "Yo, did you check out the Miku secret lair?" So that was like a
Yeah.
huge like thing for me. Have you ever thought about messing with like one of the Vocaloids?
I'm not there yet, but maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. Suno just added a bunch of stuff. Like you can take your track and mess with it in there and like add components like that you're missing. For example, you got your drum guitar, but you're like, dude, I really need a piano, or a keyboard part. So you can import your stuff and then say I need a piano and stuff. I haven't messed with it yet, but it's pretty interesting. And
Yeah.
then most producers use it to take a song and, for example, I want to gank the drums from this. So you can get the drum sectioned out a little bit better. It still sounds a
Oh.
little AIE, but a lot of producers do that. They'll take a song, try to rip the sample that they want out of a song, or even if it's just yourself, you can separate out the tracks a little bit so you could potentially get a better recording out of it. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
But
That's cool.
so I got to start messing with that too. But really, I should learn my producer program again since lifetime producers level whatever. So eventually, but yeah, like I said, I just don't have the patience to sit on YouTube for 20 hours to get back to where I was. So that's
Oh,
what's been
sure.
holding me back.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
I feel you. I feel you. I have my Mario, right, buddy? I my producer gave me this really dope sound bank of all these drum sounds, but it's all on my PC. And
Mm,
I have my Mac is like my good computer, but like I've only
mm.
been using GarageBand like to
Yeah.
make beats. I used to make beats with did you ever use Acid Pro?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
way back way
And
back
then
when, yeah.
then Sony bought it and they changed the name to something else. But
Yeah, and then they got rid of Acid Planet because people couldn't be civil.
word.
But I was
So
talking to like Lady Tron and a few producers that have made it. So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I used Acid Pro back in the day, but it was basically just like a grid system, right? With unlimited
yeah,
tracks.
yeah, that's
Uh,
what I got used to is the grid because that's what Free Loops is doing. So
yeah.
I was able to grade it up and match and I got really good at clipping audio clips, like
Yeah.
editing in that regard. It's how I edit the videos. I go by the sound really
Oh wow.
um, to edit. But anyway, yeah,
Interesting.
no, I want to get back into it, but it's just like I said, devoting that 20 hours when I'm already behind on content for the
Hello?
channel. It's like, you
Yeah.
know,
Hey,
I find it so hard to find inspiration. You're
am
back,
I?
Cryptic Commander.
Yeah. I'm
welcome
sorry
back.
about the. Yeah, I had a laptop restart. Apparently, I'm sorry.
That's cool. We got to talk about AI and Hatsune Miku and the evolving technology that's leaving old heads like us in the dust.
Yep.
Right, old heads like us. All right, so I did update the points. Moving on to the next set of questions. I do apologize.
You good?
Better with me there.
Yeah, I'm on death's door right here.
You know. What do you mean?
Just a
I only got
galvanic
4 hit
blast
points left.
away. Yeah. You're gonna get goblin grenaded.
Do what, Russ?
What'd you call me?
You're gonna get galvanic
You
blasted.
said you're.
I can't think of the card name, but deflecting SWAT. Here, you deal with it.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's cute. Okay. All right. So we're going to gameplay. Question number
Okay.
1: How do mulligan effectively? How do you mulligan effectively in Magic? Or question number 2: What's the importance of life totals in gameplay? The first question is worth 5 points, and the latter is worth 7 points. So for 5 points, how do you mulligan effectively? And for 7 points, what's the importance of life totals in gameplay? So the shortcuts I'll be doing is mulligan 5 and something along the lines of gameplay 7. So that should be short and sweet for the live poll. And you're probably going to hear feedback for 1 second. Just the laptop catching up, that's all.
DJ, something that also keeps me back from making beats is like the not having a keyboard just like hooked up to my thing, like and trying to like do it through the MIDI. And it's just like it's so hard to like noodle around and it's so much easier when you actually have like a real studio that's like set up ready to go, you know.
Right.
Hold on. Is it to me?
All right, almost done.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to put the questions up to the live for for the live audience so they choose what question gets asked.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Is that your daughter?
Wow.
That's Xander. He is 3, and
Wow.
yeah, Brown, buddy. That's right.
Oh, your son.
Yeah. Amelia went
All
to
right.
they went to the zoo.
That live poll should be up for our live studio audience right now.
Word.
All right. Questions again. Number one, how do you mulligan effectively? Or two, what's the importance of life totals? And we're going to close the polls. And it looks like somebody just voted at the last second, gentlemen.
Nice.
And at 100% life totals. Whew, that's a big question. What's the importance of life totals in gameplay? Russ, we're going to start with you.
Oh, you broke
Go
up.
ahead.
Who's starting? Me?
Me, apparently.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Russ, we're going to start with Russ.
You go, Russ.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second here. And
This is worth 7 points, by the way.
oh, like life totals in gameplay. So like reset the question, please.
Remember your past turn card still, bro.
Sure. Yeah, you still have a past turn card, but I will repeat the question. What's the importance of life totals in gameplay?
Okay, I got it.
7 points.
The importance of life totals. 1, most people forget that it is a resource. So you could dip in your life total for certain cards that will help you swing things around, or maybe you need to use that life to find some answers. So don't be afraid to use it. In the 1v1 game, you only have 20 points, so you have to squander a little bit, but don't be afraid to take that hit. Like, they're swinging 6 at you. Ouch. But you could block with your 1-1, but your 1-1's doing something. So, got to risk it. Take that hit. It's a resource. Make sure you use it wisely. As far as the importance, of course, getting your opponent down to 0 is win con. So you need to focus in on that. And, sometimes don't be afraid to throw your creature out there to probe their wall of defense. Sometimes they might let it get through, But life totals are important, of course, because that's how the game's played, man. You got to keep it alive, keep it above 0, and you're good to go. But don't be afraid to use it, man. Got to do it. All right, pass.
All right. I'll go ahead and go next, AJ. So I would normally say they're everything, and I would normally stress that word everything. But I come to my senses real quick that I normally have an alt win con, and I don't care about your life points because I'll just try and mill you. That's just me, right?
Nice.
But normally it's everything with an exclamation point, right? But I go for ultimate win cons, and one of the things I like hearing from my opponents is, it's like fighting an invisible wall, or I don't have anything in my sideboard for you. Some of my favorite lines. Go ahead, AJ.
So the only point of life that matters is the last one. However, it depends who you're playing. You could be playing against a matchup, against a deck that can take you from 7 life to 0 very quickly. So you need to think, okay, can my opponent fire blast me for free? Can my opponent hit me with a lightning bolt to just kill me out of nowhere? So I normally say life doesn't matter, but depending on your opponent, you need to start paying attention. Once you start getting below 10, you need to watch out and think about what your opponent might be trying to do to kill you all at once.
All right. Going to remind the live studio audience this question is worth 7 hit points. we're going to go ahead and start this poll. Who lost that round? Again, if you're just now tuning in on a later time and you're not a part of the live studio audience, you're probably going to wish you were part of the live studio audience because they are the driving force of this show. Past Turn, it's the only show that I know of for Magic the Gathering where the live studio audience not only directs it, but they choose who wins the game. All right, it looks like we have a bunch of votes that are in right now. We're going to close that. End that poll. I think that might knock me out of the game, boys.
Ooh.
Hold
Hold
on.
on. Wait, is that worth how many points? That was worth how many points? Hold on.
7. Oh no, you're down to 2.
I'm down to 2. Okay, so I'm
Sweet,
not
sweet,
completely I'm not out of the game quite yet. But if people are rooting for me to get out of the game, you're close, people. You're close.
I
Your
still got
dreams
my ace in the hole.
could come true. Let me get back to that where I can adjust down to there it is.
There's proof that you had one too.
What happened?
So a little bit.
Say hi, Sandy. Don't be nasty.
All right.
See, it's you. Isn't that cool?
Look.
We'll move on to our next subject now. And that subject is design. I know it's one of your favorite subjects, guys. Question number 1. How do designers balance card power across different formats? And that one is worth 8 points. So again, how do designers balance card power across different formats for 8 points? Or what's the role of flavor text in Magic card design? And that's 4 points. What's the role of flavor text in Magic's card design? Or how do designers balance card power across different formats? Ooh. I think I know what the live studio audience is going to pick. But that's not for me to decide. That's for the live studio audience to decide. You can go with this one. You can go with that. You can go with this. You can go with that. And in 1 second, I'll have that live up there for you folks. All right. I can't believe 8 points or 4 points, but hey, we'll take it, right, boys? And start poll. Live poll is up. So what do you think? I mean, you guys are in the middle of this game show. What do you think of the game show, Russ? What do you think of the game show, AJ?
I'm loving it. I'm having fun.
Good.
Dad.
Yeah, that's
Thank
me. Dada.
Dada.
That's your
Yeah,
daddy?
it's interesting, man. I didn't think I would do as well as I have been so far.
Yeah, you're doing good, man. You're killing it. What are you at? DJ's at 4, Cryptic's at 2, AJ's at 7. No, AJ's killing it at 7. I can't believe I'm saying those words. I can't believe I'm saying those words. AJ's killing it at 7 hit points.
For sure,
Well,
dude.
It's a close game, man.
This
This is a close game.
Well, Michael Superbacker, it's a lifelong journey for me. I'm 40 now. I've been playing Magic since I was in 6th grade. So there's always more to learn, and I'm always learning as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want that Mulligans thing. That's the previous question that we didn't get to answer, but one day probably will get answered on the show.
Sure.
Mulligans, it's one of the things that I am still constantly trying to improve on, like mulliganing for like a game plan versus just a playable hand. There's so much to learn.
This one's worth 8 points, boys. Across formats is what they chose.
Okay, cool.
Yep. How do designers balance card power across different formats?
Do I go first? I probably go first this time, right? All right. So I would say that their main method these days is to just make a new master set and downshift rarities to take care of Pauper, to put better cards into Pauper, make new cards to go straight to Modern and totally ruin the format, and just completely power creep everything to oblivion, so that when you play Vintage, it's not about past Magic, it's about if you have Wolverine or SpongeBob. That's my take.
All right. And Russ. Oh,
All right, is it my go?
yes.
I'm gonna do the pass turn, slap
there,
that.
there it is. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. That's fine.
Hey, I just wanted to play it at sorcery speed. You know,
No, yeah, that's
I want to
true.
keep you guys guessing.
That's cool. No, that's cool. No. So it's easy. I've got a friend that's in the Super League. Okay, so it's not my friend. I have a friend that has a friend. So I have like an acquaintance, I guess you would call it, that's in the Super League. So I know this thing exists. And what that is, for anybody that doesn't know, it's a group of individuals that are employed in research and development for sets that are in the future. So they can play test with them in formats like Pioneer, Modern, Standard. You know, believe it or not, a while ago, Pioneer wasn't even on the radar, and they had actually recently introduced that to the pro scene. So you've got to do Modern, Draft, Standard, and they threw Pioneer into the mix. You got to master these formats if you want to accomplish Worlds. Just to let you know, if you didn't know. But that's the answer. I'm not sure if that's what you wanted to hear, but that is the answer. Now, we're going to let the live studio audience decide. Only 2 votes this round. Did AJ lose this round? Did Cryptic lose this round? Russ, I'm gonna tell you, man, you're putting pressure on the voters right now. It's going to be
Smart.
Yeah, one of us, I think, is getting the boot right now. And the rules do state once that individual gets voted off, they're to be booted
That's
off
right.
the show, but not before any final words. So if I get booted off, I'll have some final words. But
Oh,
My,
yeah.
my answer was the best
Yeah.
one.
yeah, your answer was the best one. He's like, yeah, fast turn. Look, that's the name of the game show, people. I love it, man. I think that was the cool little twist I had to do. You know, it was. And we say past turn so much. Like, why isn't there a show called Past Turn? You know?
Hey, another cool idea. Check it out, Cryptic. As the show goes on, right? You know, you keep track of who wins, right? So let's say you get to like 5 wins. Maybe you get access to a healing salve, right? You know what I mean? Or a lightning bolt where you can just bolt someone. You know, I don't know, or a counterspell. You know, whatever.
Hey, AJ, I'm waiting to cash in for that foot rub, bro.
Oh.
Speaking of foot rub, live audience, you've got that poll right there on your screen. Did AJ lose that round or did Cryptic lose that round? This is a toss up in the air. Russ, what are your thoughts on this? Not to persuade anybody's votes, but what's your thoughts on this?
Well, it was a big one, so
Yeah,
I had pass turn.
I
was like,
you're like, I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to keep saying I pass turn.
Well, that's the best part about this kind of show is that you can go for like a strictly factual answer, or you can go for a cheeky answer.
Yeah, I was worried we are going to get a question like Tamir or Demir. You know, it's like, oh man, what's the live chat going to pick?
I vote Timmy.
All right, so I can't really see the live chat too well on YouTube. Do you guys see any voting action going on over there?
I see 0.
You see 0? Okay.
But I see people in the chat, so
yeah,
they're just holding. It's like we're dangling. They're slowly cutting the rope that's holding us up.
Yeah,
strand by
I see
strand.
going up, going down.
Yeah, so this could be swinging on the fence. Yeah,
who you're voting on?
Yeah, who lost? That's right. That's right. Who lost the round?
Who takes the damage?
Who takes the damage? That's right. That's what we were voting for. We got action there. We got action.
Oh, we got 2 votes in.
All right, we got 2. And how many are in the live audience right now?
It says 5, but you never know.
5. Okay.
It could be Grammy Magic just lurking in there.
As soon as it says 3, we're going to close it. Is there 3 votes there? It's got 2 votes. Michael,
Oh, and they're unanimous, so I think we should just roll with it.
We're gonna close it. Okay, we're
Yep.
gonna close the poll, and the loser on that round
Oh, I'm dead.
is AJ. Okay, so
Oh.
that's fine. That's fine. You're gonna be kicked off the show. But before you do you have any last words?
Once again, broadcasting live, multiverse wide. It's me from the Magic Dad YouTube channel. I want to say thank you guys very much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be at Magic Con in Atlanta at the end of September for Spider-Man. And you know what? I don't like the set. I like Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. His only weakness is his family. But the set looks kind of like trash. I don't know. It doesn't look cool. Maybe it's the art. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like
still
garbage.
got
But
that 40 card set too coming.
Oh wait, what?
In Spider-Man.
Is there another 40?
It's MAR, right? So that either could be reprints, or I think they're going to slip in other Marvel characters.
Oh, okay. Because
So,
it's because
don't
of
be too
the
hasty.
yeah.
Just saying. And we
Okay,
still
okay.
haven't seen that.
Well, I will be drafting it a bunch, so I'm hoping to
Oh,
pull,
okay.
and I'll pull one of those Infinity Stones, flip it
Oh,
instantly. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna get
Bruh.
store credit, bro, and draft for the rest of my life.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
dude. Get
I'm
it.
gonna stay and watch the end, but thank you guys for having me. Appreciate
No,
it.
absolutely,
I love you.
man. It's been a blast having you on, man. And we'll probably have you on a future episode too, like Clash of the Champions or something.
Wait, I lost though.
Yeah, I know, but there's always something like people's choice favorite something. We'll figure it out. But man, you know the rules. We love you having you on, man.
Wait, am I dead now? Do I just?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye, Felicia.
he knows the rules. I mean, I did give him a chance for the parting words.
I didn't know this rule actually, but that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's the rules. All right, so look, we're down to the blink and red area. It's 4-2.
Yeah, it's next question, man.
Tight game. It's the next question. Yeah, the last question probably. There's no past turn.
That's all amazing.
So this is it, man. This is mano a mano. We'll pull the category up here. The category is.
But now, Magic Dad, you can vote. So get in on that action, please.
All right. So
and then you got to get AJ off the list there.
Oh yeah, I gotta edit that, don't I?
So Magic Dad gets to both sides, a little taste of the voting action, and he got to participate too.
He did. Let's see. AJ is off the screen. And that should be adjusted for our live studio audience. Yeah, I know he's texting. It's
Easy dude like that one. He's all yeet.
He just realized it. All right. So the question is going to be community. That's the category. How do Magic players build and maintain a positive community? Or what's the impact of streaming on Magic's community? I'll tell you the point values. I guess they don't matter. 8 points for the first one and 6 points for the second one. So for 8 points, how do Magic players build and maintain a positive community? Or for 6 points, what's the impact of streaming on Magic's community? We're going to let the people in the live studio audience vote on this one.
All right.
You know what time it is, people.
All right.
So let me build that poll there. Start poll. I'm double checking point values. I guess they don't matter. Of course, the abbreviated versions are. I think I copied the wrong thing. Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. I'm safe. There it is. Start poll. Okay, you got the live poll up, people. And this is it. End game. Game, set, match. Basically, the live studio audience, you're going to choose who wins this, who loses this. Well, you're going to choose who loses this.
Well, you put the same question in.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah, you have building positive community twice.
that's what I thought. Okay. I ended that poll. Thank you.
Well, you know what? They did say just go for the big points. Let's have a big slam out.
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
the one that was 8 points, whatever
okay.
that one was, building
I'm
positive
double.
community, I think.
Yeah, I'm double checking it. Yep. Got to hit this button. Cancel. Big pointer was the top one. Yeah, I'm gonna read that question. How do Magic players build and maintain a positive community? So this is what they want us to ask, huh?
Yep, that's it. That's the
All
question.
right. All right. So how do Magic players build and maintain a positive community?
I think it's your turn, John.
I think you not only be yourself, but you go out of your way to make sure that you not only help, but you not have them understand, but know that they understand. And from like all the angles, not just this is how it works, and that's because that's how I say it. So I just remember, going to certain people's houses and like, wow, even to know they played this game, it's like, oh wow, oh but you need some help, or no, that's not how that card works, or maybe I'll tell them something and they're like, oh no, we don't believe you, and it's like, well, I don't know if you know or not, Russ, but back in the day there used to be a 1-800 number on the back of the boxes and also on the
Hmm.
instruction manual too, believe it or not. And then in later times, before 1999, they used to have the number on the boxes where you got your booster
Crazy.
boxes. Yeah, it used to be that way, man. But so you would call the 1-800 number, and you'd even do like press number 1 for Magic the Gathering kind of a thing. And then there'd be some people at Wizards going, "Yeah, how can I help you?" And then you can just call it like role questions, and they'll be like, "Oh no, that's how this works, or this is how that works," and it's like, "Oh wow, thanks," and you hang up, But now I say that you go out of your way to help explain, and that's what really helps build this community. How do I know that works? Because that's what I did, and for the last 31 years, that's what I've been doing. Even that's what I'm doing on the podcast, and that's what I'm doing with this game show. I'll hand it over to you, Russ.
All right. So building a positive community. I had issue with this at a few stores because I am not the expert player that some of these people are. You know, some things I mess up my turn. Sometimes I don't get something, so it's nice to be able to ask without being judged. And hopefully, the community as a whole, we have a bunch of new players coming in. We should foster the community. It might be a stupid question to you, but you know, to be able to provide a learning experience for a new player to get better. So, if anything, if you want to come at from the narcissist angle, you actually helping out others will actually help you out because you'll actually get better games in. You may have the best deck and you can beat everyone at the store, but surely you would want more of a challenge, and to see more of a challenge from new players. You had a vested interest in that, and you're like, cool, he's actually playing the deck right, or holy crap, he played a play that I didn't even know about. That's crazy. All right, hey, props to you, bud. Keeping a positive attitude no matter how you feel. You're gonna get salty, but don't bust that salt out on new players. You don't need to pub stomp. Bring a lesser deck to the mix if you're with a bunch of players. So maybe if they have some interactions, they can ask you some questions and be cool with answering questions. The main thing is patience. Have patience. You need a lot of patience, and you know what? Fostering and making better players around you at your LGS should be like your side quest. You should always do that. Help others, man. That's what I do. I mean, I'm still not that great or a proficient player, but I'm here for others to help learn the game, and I'm learning the game alongside with you, and that's what it should be. We all want to be better players, so do the thing for the community, yo. And that's my answer.
Okay, great answer, man. So we're gonna go ahead and hand that over to the live studio audience. You know what happens, Russ? One of us is gonna lose here, man. Either
Yep.
way, it's been a pleasure, man.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
remember
Thanks for having me on.
we talked. Dude, I appreciate you coming on. I remember we talked at the start of this recording here on this live that or what was it last night on your? It was on your live last night with your 15-15 giveaway.
Yep.
Go. I'll put the live poll up right now for the people in the live studio audience. Who lost that round? I know it's a tough one. Okay, I know it's a tough one. Did Russ lose that round, or did Cryptic lose that round? Cast your votes right now. The live studio audience is going to choose one of our fates. Did Cryptic lose that round, or did Russ lose that round? Looks like votes are already starting to trickle in. But
Nice.
like I said, man, last night I had a blast on your 15-15 subscriber
Nice.
giveaway last night. So I think it was even said there last night. So
Yeah, everyone got some. You even got some.
I did. What did I get?
I think I just put you away. Give me a second.
Yeah, I didn't even know I won something. All right, the votes are in. We're going to go ahead and lock that. It looks like I lost for the first time ever, which is only the second airing of Past Turn. So I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen in the live studio audience. Michael Superbecker. Wow, 2 unanimous. Yep, 2 unanimous. Or was it 3 unanimous? Wow, man, that's amazing. And then GG's, yeah, Magic Dad AJ, thanks, man, for you also being a contestant. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Russ, thank you so much for coming on. And that means I got to kick myself off, so I got to give myself some parting words. That means, again, I can't thank the live studio enough so much for you guys being in here. Again, the Magic Gathering, the whole game, the community, I can't say enough how much it means to me. For the longtime followers, not only of this YouTube, but of the podcast, So, for anybody who's just now tuned into at a later date, you're going to want to be a part of this live studio audience. Hopefully, you'll tune in next week on Sunday at 4 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time. And until next time, keep spell slinging.
All right, all right, all right. There you go. Nice shiny there, bud. Not the etched, but very nice. And you got some sliver action. A couple little sliver jank cards there. Little quick spy life insurance Marshall Anthem. Archon of Amira, white border. Angie, Imra, and Rishkar. That's all in your stash here. No rush on shipping. Usually most work up to a 300 count box, and we can do that. And I don't have to go to the post office, and that's beautiful. But anyway, thanks for having me on, bud. I hope everyone enjoyed the show, and stay awesome, all. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.